Hello, 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 everybody, and happy Saturday. Welcome to another WABA IG Live conversation. I am your lovely host, Helen Bohanna, with She Knows Her Sports. I hope everyone has had a prosperous and productive week thus far, leading on up to today. And speaking of today, we have another great conversation lined up for you. She is the Hustler, not hustler, Hustler herself, Miss Ernesia Wright. She is the proud owner of one of the WABA's newest teams, the Georgia Soul, but we'll get to that in just a moment. Let me go ahead and give you this brief rundown of the WABA and the opportunities thus far. The WABA is a professional basketball league for women basketball players worldwide post-college or at least 18 years of age. It gives them the opportunity to be able to go out here and live out their dream on this platform of becoming a WNBA basketball player or signing a contract to go overseas. But not only is this a league of opportunity for just female basketball players, if you would like to be a team owner, league expansion is open until the 30th of this month. If you have your own sports brand and you would like to partner and connect with them, if you have a small business in the city that hosts one of their teams, I highly suggest that you reach out. Please visit www.womensaba.com or follow them here on Instagram at womensaba. Other than that, let's go ahead. Our guest has tuned in. Let's get this conversation started. Okay. Good. Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
good. That hair is looking flawless, honey.
Thank you. Trying to get my camera going here.
Thank you so much for your time and giving us the opportunity to get to know you today. So, with that being said, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Ernesia Wright. I'm the owner of the Georgia Soul out of Augusta, Georgia. I'm a native of Augusta, Georgia. Active duty captain, travel agent, team owner, mother, wife.
Yes.
I'm it.
So that's why I just saw on a post, that's why you are called the Hustler, not Hustler, Hustler. I
Thank
love it. That gives a new meaning to the word hustler. I love it. Um, Being that you are a team owner, do you have an athletic background?
I do. So I played sports through high school. I played, had a 4-year scholarship to Augusta University. I played 2 years professionally in Romania. And then I played in the All Army as well. And I played some semi-pro basketball as well.
Wow. So your career kind of began before high school or as you got in high school?
It began a little bit before high school. My parents kind of had me in everything growing up, tap, ballet, jazz, basketball, softball, track. They had me.
Yes.
So I was kind of well versed, but I really didn't get into basketball until about 7th grade. And I had, done some rec, but 7th grade was a rude awakening for me. I was the sorriest on the team, the skinniest, everything.
Oh.
I changed, I had an amazing coach who pushed me, and I cannot thank her enough. She's really the reason why I am where I'm today, because she definitely pushed me. I went from most improved in 7th grade to MVP and never looked back since. So
That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to your coach. So with a great history of playing basketball, I see you're passionate about it. When when in your life did you come up with the decision, hey, I would like to be a team owner? When did that come about?
the decision came about in 2015. We had one of the guys who's a good guy friend of my family, Stone. He's a referee here, and he would always call me and say, "Hey, I need to get some girls together." And it'd be like the last minute, like 2 hours before he needed girls, and I just started calling and texting people. And this one particular day, I started calling and texting, and we literally had maybe 20 girls show up at the gym. It was they were playing at the YMCA before the men's game. And after that game, I was like, whoa, it is some talent in Augusta, Georgia. We need a team. And at the
Wow.
time, there was a team prior to mine, but he wasn't bringing the team back. So I'm like, this is just too much talent to go to waste and not, have to play a girls having to drive to Atlanta or Savannah, to go, and play for a team. And that's a lot. Most of these girls are working athletes. Some of our girls, still play professional basketball, but majority of these girls are moms, wives, they're working, educators.
Exactly.
And so just to be able to have an opportunity for them.
Give us a second, y'all. She'll be back. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Let's see. Uh-oh. She'll be back. We'll get her. There we go. We're going to bring it back, you guys. Don't worry. But other than that, thank you for tuning in. Your support is greatly appreciated. Oh, I bet she is. I could tell she is. I can truly tell. So I'm glad that I'm able to interview her today. I follow her page, and man, all her posts just inspire me as a woman in sports myself. But it was maybe her connection. But let's see. I was unable to join. All right, there we go.
I don't know what's going on with this thing, but I'm so sorry. I don't know.
No. It's okay. Everybody patient.
Well,
Everybody
I
is still
appreciate
looking forward. Everybody is still looking forward to it. But
I appreciate the patience. But what I was saying is, I wanted to give these ladies an opportunity to continue to play at home and, still do what they do on the, day-to-day basis. And so that's how we started. We formed in December 2015, and we joined the BCBL in 16 and 17. We won the national championship. And then after 17, I actually stopped the Georgia Soul because, like I said, I'm active duty Army. And I had some Army requirements that I had to do, and I would not be able to, do a team and do my Army requirements. I just had a baby in 2017. And so, trying to deal with all of those things that a new mother deals with, and a wife. So, and so I think in 2019, I kind of got this idea to bring it back, and got with my team of girls and my team of staff. And I said, hey, if I bring this thing back, I'm really going to need, even more help than I had before, because now I'm a mother of two, and, I'm still in the Army. So, traveling back and forth between Savannah and Augusta, and, trying to still make things happen, you have to have a strong team of people. And I will say that I have a strong team of people, that are behind me. And I'm very grateful for that. And so here we are, 2020 happened, and then the pandemic hit. It slowed us down a little bit, but it didn't stop us. We're still moving. We're still going. And we're making strides in 2021. So we're bringing the heat this year.
man, that's what's up. Thank you so much for your service. I just definitely want to say that. So how did the opportunity come about with the WABA?
So, when the pandemic happened, we were in the league and things started to slow down with the pandemic. And, I started following the WABA, and, saw how many teams started joining the teams, where the teams were located. I started talking to MJ, Melissa, who's the owner of the Atlanta Angels. And, we talked a lot. We've always talked a lot. And she's always like, girl, you need to come over here. I was like, MJ, leave me alone. And so when we did the tournament, MJ came out, Marsha came out. And to me, that meant a lot, for another league owner to come, to an event that I had, and I didn't even know her. That really said a lot about her. It said a lot about the WABA. And honestly, at that point, my mind was kind of made up, but I made them wait for a little while. But but I'm glad that I've joined this league, and it's been like, open arms, from the moment that I joined this league. And I'm just happy with the things that the WABA is going to do, and the things that the Georgia Soul is going to do with the WABA.
Yes. So tell us about the Georgia Soul team. Like, what is the meaning behind the name?
So the meaning behind the name is it's kind of got, if you know about Augusta, you know about the Godfather of Soul, James Brown. So
okay.
When I was talking with a friend, KJ Kenny, who actually helped me come up with the name, we tied the two together and was like, Georgia Soul, what is something that Augusta is known for? Soul, Godfather of Soul, rhythm and blues. So was like, why not just tie the Georgia Soul together? He was like, if I had a women's team, I would name them the Georgia Soul. I was like, so can I have your idea? And so that's really how it came about, just us having a conversation, about team names. We went back and forth with a lot of team names. I think one moment it was like Augusta Assassins. It was like, no, I don't think we want to be the Assassins. And so, we finally narrowed it down. I thank KJ for helping me come up with that name, and, just the significance behind it. I think it really fits us well.
Oh, yeah. That name is great representation, especially since, you put it, since you named James Brown. So, I mean,
Definitely.
Hey, why not? Do you have a full roster?
Actually, we do have a full roster. We do. We do.
You got all your shooters, and you got all your.
We got it. We got it.
You got all your weapons. I just wanted to.
We got some weapons. We have a full roster. I think we have. 12 and 2 practice players right now. So.
Okay. So are you good with your coaching staff? What about your staff?
We are. We actually added a new coach for the tournament, and we decided just to go ahead and go with him for the season. Vontigo Cummins, who's a legend here in the CSRA in Thompson, Georgia. He was drafted first round out of Pittsburgh, and played 5 seasons in the NBA and played for 15 years professionally overseas. And so, he's our coach. He's amazing. The girls respect him. They love him. I mean, just the amount of knowledge that he has, and just having him around and his name and what it means in the city, it's just amazing. And the extra push that he's given to the girls. So I'm excited about this season.
Wow. Like, you already come prepared. Like, you didn't even need to look any further. Like, even with the year or two that you took off, I mean,
yeah,
you came back, and when you come, like, you just prepared. Like, you just, everything just in place. Like, I like your work ethic.
Thank you. It's not easy, but it's.
I know it is,
nice.
But somebody has to do it.
Late nights, early mornings, and like I said, you got to have a team of people. You can't do this because anybody knows in semi-pro, minor leagues, it's hard getting money. You got to get money.
Oh, yeah.
We get money through sponsorships. We get money through donations, ticket sales, whatever. And you have to have people that sometimes have to understand that we might not be able to pay you right now. But, if you work hard and we get to this goal, we can get to where we need to be, and the money is going to come in. So,
Exactly.
We've had some people that have come and go, but, I have a strong group of people that have been with me from the beginning, and they're still here. And so I'm very grateful for them, and the support that we're getting from the city. Each year you got to make it bigger and better. And I can honestly say that we're getting more support from the city, more support from city officials. And, we're just wanting to do things the right way and do what we say we're going to do. Get out in the community, be mentors, uplift. And, you just have to do what you say you're going to do, because a lot of minor league, semi-pro teams, they get a bad rap. And so we're all sometimes grouped together. But if you're a woman of your word, man of your word, people will follow you if you do what you say you're going to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, the Flowers Award says, shut the city down, sis.
All right. Thank you.
Yes. But you know what? It's all about teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. And like you said, as long as you have people that understand that at this point in time, you may not be able to pay them. It's all about their passion. It's all about their heart. So yeah, as long as you have that, then everything else will fall into place. You shouldn't have no worries at all. Um, so I definitely I couldn't wait to ask you this question right here. How does it feel coming into this league as basically a rookie team? Because the thing is, you are in this southern region, and I'm gonna tell you now, the southern region seem to have targets on their back. So how does it feel like you being one of the newest teams, and right now this seems to be like the most anticipated season thus far, because last season they had to take it off because of the pandemic.
Right.
So what's your feeling? Because you only got 4 months.
That's true.
So
I'm ready for July. We're new to the league, but we're not new to this. So, we're coming. We're gonna bring it. We're the Georgia Soul. If you don't know us, Google us. And so we're gonna bring the pain. And we're ready. We're excited. And we know that this Southern Conference has some amazing teams in it, some talented players, and this is going to be exciting. But this is what women's basketball is about: being competitive, being being together as well. And one of the things that I do like about this league is I already have friends and some of the team owners, and even though we're going to be competitive on the court, off the court we're still friends. And you have to have that when you deal
yes.
with sports. So, but I'm ready, I'm excited, and Georgia Soul, they better remember the name.
y'all hear it, y'all. Hey, she's speaking from a true team owner, Georgia Soul. Okay, they gonna bring it out. They gonna put it all on the court. Speaking of, having the league to take this past season off, going into this new one, how has the pandemic helped you grow? Like, everybody had a full year to just sit still, so to say. And I see now you coming with this new team. You already had the team together. You got your full staff. You're very knowledgeable, talented yourself. You're a team owner. You making your mark out here in the sports league. How have this past year helped you grow?
Well, it's helped us grow tremendously. I mean, we've been able to go back to the drawing board, work behind the scenes, day and night on how can we make this bigger and better? How can we make people want to be a part of what we're doing? And I mean, it's just given us time to make connections that we may not have made if the pandemic hadn't happened. We've had some down days, of course, but overall, I think this pandemic has really helped us to prepare and see what was needed and things that we really can improve on. So I'm excited to really finally get going after being in a pandemic. But we have continued playing during the pandemic. We've done some things during the pandemic. So
Okay.
now mask still on, but when the mask come off, we gonna be ready. Mask
Exactly.
on or off, we ready now, but we really gonna be ready when the mask come off. So.
Okay. Okay. Was you emotionally affected in any way? Because I mean, besides focusing like on your main goals and your family and things of that nature, there has been a lot of uproar in this world, and especially against our culture, with a lot of things going on and the whole world shutting down. Were you affected, emotionally or mentally at all?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Everybody was affected. I mean, we've all probably lost somebody, family going through sickness, and just dealing with a lot of stressors and emotions, just dealing with a pandemic, being stuck in the house,
Mm-hmm.
only being able to communicate for a while via, this electronic device or computer. So, not really being able to see family, just not really being able to do the things that you like to do. And I'm a person, I love to travel. I love to get out the house
Yes.
and go. And so, the pandemic, kept us down for a while. So I'm just depressed on that by itself, just stuck in the house. But yeah, I just think, we were all, emotionally affected by
Yeah.
the pandemic and things that have happened. And like I said, especially with family, I mean, losing family members is,
Of
you know,
course.
it's never a good thing, but just to lose a loved one, during the pandemic, it's really tough, and you can't even get there and see them, or attend a funeral or anything. And so that's really one of the
Exactly.
toughest parts of being in the pandemic. Is not really being able for people to comfort them, in a physical presence. So tell
Uh-oh.
who is that for the
Yeah, talking
Atlanta
about
niggas talking
Georgia
about
who?
Georgia
You see
who?
that?
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Uh-oh,
All right,
somebody
I see
already
y'all over
calling
there.
you out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
I think
about.
the
This
last
what
match
this
we had,
platform,
I think the last match we had, we took the W. So you know who we
hey,
are.
hey, that's what this platform is about. No holds barred. Be yourself. That's what we want to see. Um, are you hopeful for any change coming soon? Like, we finally got 45 out the office. It seems like more opportunities are coming for us as people of color, where everybody's growing worldwide when it comes to having their own business. But I mean, we still have trouble with this police brutality. But other than that, do you see a change? Do you foresee a change coming in the near future?
I do. I don't really get into political stuff being, military, but
Yeah,
I foresee some changes have already come. I think we, as Black people, we have to stick together. You know what I mean? Sometimes we're our own worst enemy. And, I think us pulling together closer is going to help with everything that we're dealing with, that's going on in the world. And
yeah.
I think us banding together, being stronger, being a unit is going to say a lot, to a lot of people. And so I just hope that we can, continue to make strides in the right direction. Nothing is ever going to be perfect, but if we can improve on things on a day-to-day basis, I think it'll be better as a whole.
Oh yeah. Um, so how's the environment down there in Augusta? How has it been? Like for this past year, like just was
For the
it?
most part, we open now.
Yeah.
Mask on, but for the most part, we are pretty open. And it's
As
probably
was
been like
Atlanta.
that at least for a while. 'Cause, I mean, we had our tournament in January. We had a home game, and when we had a home game, that was in August. So I mean, we've been pretty open down here. Things are opening back up. I know some of the states up north are kind of still shut down, but I mean, for the
Yeah.
most part, we're open.
Okay. Okay. Um, now with the COVID restrictions lifted, people were still going out, but masks on, social distancing. How is the Georgia Soul connecting with their community?
How are we connected?
Yeah.
We've
How are
been
you
doing
connecting with your community?
So we're connecting. We've been doing stuff throughout the pandemic. We've done, food drives. We've done all kind of
Mm,
things to keep us connected throughout the community. I mean, we have constant communication with, city leaders and different individuals in the communities where we can provide resources and help out. We've
yes.
recently done some things. They were doing. They did a camp up in Thompson. We went out and assisted with that, speaking to girls. So we're just whenever somebody calls us and say, "Hey, can you come out and speak to this group of girls or this?" We just kind of try to be there
Wow.
because a lot of people didn't have mentors. I didn't have a mentor, a basketball mentor
I
when I
didn't
was going
either.
through the process, and so that is one of the things that I push for my girls. Like, hey, we got to be there because there's some kid that doesn't understand the process of what do I need to get in college, or it's a parent that doesn't understand that process. So we just try to be there for them. Of course, we can't be there for everybody, and we're not for everybody. And so as long as we can reach one or two individuals or even more, I mean, that's all that matters. We're reaching
Yes,
somebody, and
ma'am.
we touched so many young ladies, just in my short time doing the organization in 2015, and just I know alone I've touched even more. And so, but just having support or having other young ladies or having other members in the organization that have played sports or have gone through this to be able to reach out and just kind of be a mentor in the community is great.
Yes, most definitely. I agree because I understand how it is to not have a mentor, growing up, especially in your teenage years yourself. So,
Right.
most definitely. But I would love to give a shout out to Miss Brittany Miller, Team Brittany Miller brand, Woman to Woman Talk. It seems like, on this conversation, you have gained some supporters. So they right behind you. So keep
Awesome.
up
I
the good
appreciate
work,
it. Thank
Ernesia.
you. Thank you for the support. We need it. We need it.
So I follow your page and everything seems to be falling into place as I mentioned earlier. You know, the way it needs to. You are setting a great example, especially as a businesswoman. Um, can you tell us what you have coming up? Are there any events?
Mhm. Yep, we do. We actually have Media Day coming up, which is going to be a big deal for us. We're doing it at our main sponsors location, Infinity of Augusta, and they've decided to give away $500, $300,
Mm.
$200 for the individual who can make the most threes. So what will happen on next Thursday is individuals can come out and sign up at 6 o'clock p.m. You get one chance. You get 10 shots. You get one chance at this. And so at the end of the night, we'll see who has the most, and then it'll be awarded that way. $500 for the most, 300 for the second, and 200 for the third. And it's just an incentive to get people to come out, meet the Georgia Soul. Of course, come out to the dealership as well. But we're gonna have food, refreshments. They're gonna meet the players, the staff, cheerleaders, dancers. We're gonna have everybody there. So we're inviting everybody to come out and just take part in what we're doing.
Okay, and when is this again?
It's going to be next Thursday, or this Thursday, I guess you would say, at Infinity of Augusta on Washington Road. And I mean, just come out, meet, free food,
There you
refreshments,
go.
and a chance at $500, 300, or 200. If you think you got the shot, come
Exactly.
out.
There you
Yeah.
go. You heard it here. Um, I see you're all about opportunities. So can you tell us what positions you have available, like as far as internship?
Actually, all our interns are filled now. I think the only intern we have available now is editorial and like athletic trainer, but everything else that we posted it got filled up pretty fast, which I'm
Wow.
excited about. So we're working on that now with the interns and their start dates and things like that, so excited about that because we've only
Okay.
had one intern in the past, and so this year it'll be really good to have multiple interns.
Okay. Uh-oh. She Magazine and the Woman to Woman Talk would love to cover your event.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh
So
yes,
see, look at this. Networking on
contact
your
me.
conversation, okay?
That's awesome.
Yes. I know I'm all about that. I'm really all about that. Thank you,
Awesome.
Sheen
Network.
Magazine. Thank you, Woman to Woman Talk.
Yes.
Greatly
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Network.
Um, so, in my opinion, ever since I see you came in the WABA, again, I follow your page. Great posts. It tells everything about you, your organization, and what you have going on. Um, give us your opinion on why it is very important um, to respect a woman in sports.
Um, you have a mother for one. So, it starts with that. You're going to respect your mother, so you should respect women in sports. I mean, even
Woo!
though people don't put us on the same pedestal as men, we can do the same things plus some that men can do, even in sports. Yeah, we may not can dunk, all of us, but lower that rim just a little bit. You get some more females dunking.
Exactly.
But women, I mean, we set the tone for everything, and respect us because we know what we're doing. We're organized. Not saying that men aren't organized, but we I mean, just think about even in outside of sports, think about motherhood, all the things that women go through, even just to even after they have a baby, you know what I mean? All the things that we go through, we face a lot of adversity. We face a lot of things. Like, you should just respect us just on the us being who we are. Like, the things we
Exactly. On
we
what
can
we
produce a
face.
whole human being. Like, Respect that. Like, we can produce a whole human being and bounce back and keep
Yeah,
going.
that's what I was about to say. And bounce back, get back to
Think
work.
about Coach Barnes. She like pumping, halftime of the
During
game.
during the NCAA
Right.
for the semifinal championship,
Right.
she halftime she pumping for that baby, and
Right. You
and
gotta
and
respect
took
that.
a warmer and warmed the baby's bottle.
Right. You gotta respect
She
that.
did that
Period.
and got right back on the sideline and started coaching her team.
She did. You have to respect that. Like, that's nothing but
Yes.
respect. Like, women deal with so much, and so to have a man to say that, they don't respect us or we don't deserve this, that's like a stab in the back. You know what I mean? So women go through a lot and deal with a lot.
You right,
Somebody
Brittany.
said things
Things
men
men,
know nothing about.
yes, men
Right.
know nothing about.
Nothing.
Oh.
Like, we could talk for days about that, but we'll
We
just keep
sure
it short
can,
right
but
there.
hey, that can be on another conversation because trust me, this is not your only interview.
You're so funny.
So how do you feel about how we are breaking barriers in the sports industry today? We're coaches, we're owners, media correspondents, referees, trainers, coordinators. Like
I
we
mean,
are,
it just shows the power, and not even black girl magic, but just girl magic, woman magic.
yeah,
Like,
just
it
girl
just shows
magic.
that we are evolving. We are ready to take on any challenges that are thrown at us. Women can do anything. Like, so don't for 1 second get it twisted that we can't do it, because we can do whatever y'all can do, men, and we can do it better.
And we can do it
So,
actually better.
but
So
it's just amazing to see. But I look at it sometimes, it's so crazy that we're still saying first black this or first woman this. Like, it's just crazy that in 2021 we're still saying first this or first that. And so but it is amazing thing that we're saying it, and hopefully we can continue to say it, and then one day it's just, we women have held every position possible, and we
yes.
no longer have to say this is the first whatever for this. Somebody is always paving the way. And so it's just amazing just to see how this world has evolved, and how women have involved in sports as well. So,
Amen. Amen. So with that being said, what advice would you give to the next woman or young lady who wants to become a team owner?
I mean, find somebody who's doing what you're doing, because it's no need of inventing the wheel. Somebody has already done it. And you know what? If
Mm-hmm.
you reach out to somebody that's doing what you want to do and they don't give you feedback that you need, find somebody else. There's always somebody that can reach out, that will talk to you, that will give you insight, that will give you input to help you reach your goal. And if somebody that is watching that wants to become a team owner or doesn't know where to go, I'm always available. Call me. I will assist you in any way I can. I do have a very busy schedule, but I will make time if there's somebody who's looking to be a team owner or anything. I'm always
Amen. Amen, Ernesia. Amen. So again, you ladies heard it. You looking to be a team owner? She is available. She is willing to, pave the way for you. She is somebody who is not going to withhold this information. She wants to see the next woman win.
That's good.
Okay? There is not enough of this either. So thank you for setting the example. Also, the young lady on here, Miss Brittany Miller, I definitely know her personally. She's another one. So, thank you all so much. I just love the interaction and connecting in this conversation. It just can't get any better than this. So the WABA have a slogan.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 3 words. It's our time.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear those words, what comes to your mind? What is Ernesia's definition of it's our time?
It's our time to lead from the front. It's our time to take over. It's our time to shine. It is our time to be the best person that we can be. It is our time.
Yes. Amen. Amen. How does it feel being part of the WABA? Like, this is a woman-owned league. Over
It's
40
amazing.
teams.
Yeah. And it is amazing. And like I said, the conversations that I had with Marsha, she's an amazing person. And, I had done my research on the WABA before joining, talking to other people, and only had nothing but great things to say about Marsha and about the league. And so, I'm just excited to be a part of this league. I'm just excited to see what this league is going to do. I think this year is really going to be amazing, and we are really going to turn some heads this season.
Oh, I know. Again, this is the most anticipated season. Everybody that had a year off, they are ready to really
ready to
come
go.
to court. They are really ready.
Ready to go. I'm ready for the owners meeting because I know some owners are going to be in there talking smack.
Oh yeah,
so I'm excited.
Maybe,
I'm ready
14 can't come quick enough.
I am ready for that owners meeting because I already know it's going to be, just amazing, a wealth of knowledge and just the things that we're going to learn about the league and what they have in store for us this season. So I am truly excited.
Oh yeah. She said 360, 720 heads turning. Yes, right. Brittany. So is there, I know you mentioned it before, but are there still any opportunities for sponsorship and partnership with your team?
Oh, it's always opportunities for sponsorship. Always. We can't run without the money.
Okay.
But there's always opportunities for sponsorship, always opportunities for partnerships. We're just want to attach with organizations and companies that are aligned with what we're trying to do, what the ABA, WABA is trying to do. So as long as they, are good faith, good morals, good character, all of that, we're definitely looking to partner or, gain a new sponsor. So, I know they say all money ain't good money. We don't want all money if it's not going to be good for us. So
like you said, you explained it. There it went. Right. It has to line up with the Georgia soul. It has to bring that soul along.
It does. Got to have that soul swag to it.
So, in one word, what can we expect from the Georgia Soul in August? Tip-off game. Your starting five walking on that court.
I mean,
when they touch that court, there it is.
Excitement. It's gonna be exciting from the time you step in the gym. I mean, we got cheerleaders, we got dancers, we got a mascot. I mean, we got it all. We got some of the best players, from our area. It's gonna be exciting. I'm ready for April 25th. We actually have a game on April the 25th where we're hosting Huntersville Lady Hornets, and I'm really excited. We're hosting a men's game, so I created a Georgia Soul men's team just for this game. And so I'm really excited about that. We're just ready to bring the pain, bring the excitement, just bring the fun, just bring something different to this area when it comes to sports. Augusta's a small town, and we are a big basketball town. So hopefully we get everything, the support that's needed. I know, we're kind of in AAU season, and sometimes that's kind of the downfall. The parents and the kids are traveling here, traveling there. So hopefully we can get enough people out. But we've got vendors for that day. We've got food vendors inside. We got vendors, outside. We got so much going on for that day. I am so excited and ready. April the 25th.
Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. You are doing it. You are definitely doing it. So last but definitely not least, I always love to save this question last before you close us out with a positive word. But all right, who are you calling out? I know you done studied your opponents. You got to know who you're playing this season. So go ahead.
They already called us out, so you know who I'm calling out. My good friend team, the Atlanta Angels. MJ, yes, I'm calling y'all out.
Okay,
that's our rivalry already. Like I just that game that we played, it was just so intense. I mean, it was amazing. But they're definitely our season rivals, so we'll be ready to play them. They sit in the eyes. Okay?
You know what? I truly believe that after this conversation right here, looking at the comments, that's gonna be one of the games of the season. That's gonna be I can't miss that one. Definitely. So I'm gonna have to get the schedules for that because
and also I had to call out the reigning champs. So the 2019 champs, of course, coming.
Oh yeah, the Cyclones. Oh yeah, because actually Coach Ryan came on here and he showed that bling. Like he had that ring all up in the camera.
No, he didn't. Okay.
Yes,
so we coming for him as well. We're coming for them.
Yes, he did. So they're gonna have their ring ceremony opening, tip off game. So
Nice.
yeah, he's saying that they're gonna defend it. So. But I don't think, okay, we just gonna see. We just gonna take it all to the court. But
Yeah.
thank you, Ernesia, so much for your time, especially on a Saturday. Before you go, I always love to. Here we go. Hopefully, we can get her closing word. But if not, it's gonna be okay. Hey, everybody! Thank you for joining in. Let me see. All right, you guys. There you have it. We got the conversation out of her like we intended to do. So that's all that's important. But I would like to close you out with, again, this is Helen Bohanna with She Knows Her Sports. Um, Thank you for tuning in to another fire. I love this conversation today. WABA IG Live conversation. We definitely try to have these every week or bi-weekly. We're getting to know all the coaches, all of the players, team owners, etc. Everybody that's connected with the WABA. We also making connections in the comments. Yes, she is amazing, MJ. Thank you, Brittany. Like all of you ladies, thank you to all of the supporters who tuned in today and continuing to tune in. But other than that, again, to close out, the WABA have league expansion for all of you inspiring team owners. League expansion is open until the 30th of this month, and this month only. If you have a sports brand and you would like to partner with them to get your logo on their jerseys, if you have a small business in a city where they are hosting a team, please reach out to them via email, via DM here on Instagram at women's ABA. At Women's ABA. Please visit the website at www.womensaba.com. Follow me here on Instagram at She Knows Her Sports. Thank you again for tuning in. I love everybody. Be safe. If you have to go out, still wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands, and we'll catch you next time.